Hi, my name is Sahira and welcome to my online belly dance studio. Today's move is the Egyptian basic, which is a true staple in both the Egyptian and the tribal style. So let's go ahead and build this from the feet. It is a movement that can travel very easily, so we will travel with this movement. It's basically a step touch to begin with. That's your footwork. Your footwork is going to stay the same throughout. A step touch is just what it sounds like. One foot steps, then the other foot touches, and then switch that step with the other foot and touch. So you just keep switching sides. Step left, touch right, step right, touch left. This is your basic foot pattern, and it's not going to change. On top of that step, we're going to add a twist and a lift. So you're going to actually use the floor, push into that foot, into the ball of that foot, to push the hip up and in towards the center of your body. And then switch. Step on the right, twist that left hip up and in towards the center of your body. Yeah? So step left, let's just twist here to get a feel for what this is like. You're twisting the right hip up and in. I'm giving a little plie in the middle to recover and repeat, right? In order to go up, you have to go back down. Up, go back down. So you're going to get a little bit of a level change in the head. Be sure to keep the pelvis tucked, not let it sneak behind you here in the back. Keep it tucked underneath you, twisting, releasing, twisting, releasing, twisting, releasing. You can use that glute for a little extra push if you would like. Twist and release. Knee basically faces forward the whole time. Now let's try the other side. Step right, twist left. Knee is facing forward, twisting front with that left hip. The glute is squeezing ever so slightly to help push the hip forward. Awesome. So now let's switch side to side. So we're going to left, twist right, right, twist left, left, twist right, right, twist left. Switching side to side, each hip gets the turn to lift and twist, keeping the upper body nice and steady. Let's go ahead and speed this up. When you speed this up, you'll notice a little something happens in the middle. In order to keep the movement going nice and quickly, the hips will kind of automatically start to do this little wiggle, wiggle in the middle. So it doesn't quite get that nice steady center we were doing when we were doing it slowly. The center gets another extra wiggle. So it's going left, and then I'm getting a little twist right and left, which sets me up to twist right forward, left and right. So as my feet come together, I get a hip twist in place. It's not a very big hip twist, and it's not something I'm doing on purpose. It's sort of the momentum of the movement. If you relax the hips and allow the momentum to take over just a little bit, this is automatically what happens, is this little twist in the middle. So if you find this happening when you speed up, awesome. If you don't find it happening, it's not a big deal. It's not necessary. But I think you'll find if it does find its way into the movement gets a little smoother, a little easier to do. So it's right hip, left and right, left hip, right forward, right hip, left forward, left hip, right forward, a little faster. Left, wiggle, wiggle, right, wiggle, wiggle, left, wiggle, wiggle. So feet are step touching the whole time, getting a lift and a twist on one hip, and that little wiggle, wiggle in the middle to set you up for the other side. Couple arm variations. Arm variation 1. Arms are going to come into fourth position and switch places. So the arm that is down will be with the active hip. So when my right hip comes up, my right arm will be down. When my left hip comes up, my left arm will be down. I'm switching my arms through space, basically in a straight line, right here. They're switching this way. My elbow's slightly bent, but you'll notice my wrist is always leading. As my arm goes down, my wrist pushes down. As my arm goes up, my wrist pushes up. That in general is how we tend to do hand movements in belly dance, is that the wrist is going to lead your hand through space and your fingers are going to trail along behind. So same thing on the other side, wrist leads the arm up, wrist pushes the arm down. So this is variation number 1. Twist, twist. Right arm, right hip, left arm, left hip. Right side, left side. Shoulders are relaxed, down away from the ears. Good. Arm variation 2 is a little bit more tribal in stylization. You're going to bring your arms up to 5th position. Palms of the hands are facing outward. You're going to open up here like you're pulling taffy. Palms come in, relax back to center. Palms come in, relax the wrists back to center. Palms come in and relax. So the arms are going to be here and open when the hip twists. They're going to relax back to center when you're in the center of your movement. Twist, wiggle, wiggle. Twist, wiggle, wiggle. So the arms are open on the twist and together when your feet are together. Twist, wiggle, wiggle. Twist, wiggle, wiggle. A little bit faster. Right and left and right and left. Trying to keep the upper body fairly stationary, pointing towards the front of the room when the hip twists. Nice. We are going to take this on the road. We're going to take this and move with it because it's pretty easy to move with it. So when you move with this, all you need to do is start stepping your foot slightly forward and then bringing that touching foot right up next to the foot that just stepped. So I'm not taking huge steps. Nice little steps. Make sure you have some room. Step, touch. Yeah, just stepping that foot slightly in front of you, touching the other foot underneath you to locomote it around. So let's go ahead and try it with music. Finding your belly dance posture, nice deep breath. Knees are bent, pelvis is tucked. Let's just take the arms out to second for now. No arm movement just yet. Starting right touch left, right touch left. Right touch left, left touch right. Good, arm variation number 1. Same arm, same hip. Let's try it half time. Step, touch, step, touch. Couple more like this. All right, let's speed it back up. Here we go. Step, touch, step, touch. Don't forget that hip lift and twist. Push into the ground to allow that hip to lift. Wrists are drawing the arm forward. Shoulders are relaxed and down and you're breathing. Let's go into arm variation number 2, our tribal variation. Let's try this half time. Step, touch, step, touch. Good, taking back up to speed. Here we go. Nice and small. This arm movement is not very big. Less is more. Bring the arms back down and take it on the road. You got it. You're breathing, you're smiling. All right, arm variation number 1. Here we go. Same arm, same leg. Shoulders are relaxed. Let's try arm variation 2. Bringing it back to the center. Four more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is your Egyptian basic. See you next time.